Madden video. We're back here with the Chicago Bears rebuilt. We're playing against Arizona Cardinals. They're 5-6. We're 7-4. We're coming off a loss in the final 3 seconds of the game, man. It's the fact of Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton has a lot to work on. I don't know if he will be on the team next year or not. I don't know. Depends on if I can find a quarterback in free agency or if I can draft a quarterback or anything. People would be like, yo, why would you draft a quarterback if they just drafted Justin Fields? It's because Justin Fields is playing like Mitchell Trubisky, pretty much. Mitchell Trubisky. And we can't have that. We can't allow that. We can't allow that to happen out here. So, let's go over the playoff pictures. Then we're going to go over the Cardinals schedule, then our rest of the schedule. And then we're going from there. Alright, so this is the playoff picture as of right now. Chiefs and Steelers. Browns and Bills. Patriots and Chargers and Titans are working on that first round bye. The Seahawks are working on that first round bye too, and we got the Cardinals in 2 weeks on our schedule, and we want to ruin any chance of a first round bye for them, bruh. We gotta ruin that for them. They don't deserve a first round bye, you feel me? They don't deserve it, and we're gonna make sure they don't get it. I'm not coming into the game cocky. I'm just speaking the truth. Me being real. I'm not going to say they won't get it. I will say this. That I'm going to try my darnest to make sure they don't get it. So it's really all you can do when your team is struggling. It's really, you can hope and pray that your team won't fail more than they already are failing. All I know is that we can win if we put our minds to it. We can win if we stop turning over the ball. We can win as long as the team don't mess up. If the team don't mess up, we will win. So let's go over the Cardinals schedule. Let's see how tough their schedule is. We're going to go to Cardinals schedule. Alright, so. Okay, they started the season off 0-2, 1-1. Lost, 1. They got us, and they got the Rams, the Lions, the Colts, the Cowboys, the Seahawks. So they got some easy games coming up. Rams are not going to be an easy game. I'm not going to lie. It took a lot to be able to beat the Rams. So they're not a bad team. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing my favorite team. I'll never bash my favorite team. I will just tell you how it is at the end of the day. You feel me? It's just how I roll. I will have Andy Dalton start in today. Maybe let Justin Fields take in some quarters. Nick Foles is getting cut. Nick Foles is cut now. I knew that was going to happen. Wasn't sure if I wanted to keep him though. Kyler Murray's having a really good season, 3 interceptions. So Kyler Murray's having a fantastic season. Since we just released Nick Foles, we gotta replace him now. We gotta replace for a quarterback on the team. What time is it? 5:10. I got an hour. We're gonna replace him with we're not. It's not like I'm gonna have him start anything. It's not like they're gonna start. It's just really just to, you know, just to have that extra player at any time that you need. So I'm gonna get this dude 57 overall. Have him go through some snaps at training. Maybe have him go through practice and stuff like that. Have him work with it. I'm gonna pick up Mark Ingram just to intensify our running game. I'm gonna release I gotta cut one player. I think I'm gonna cut Tariq Cohen. I think I'm gonna cut that running back. Don't get me wrong, the dude's done outstanding with the team. He's short, he's athletic. He carries the team like it's his own. 26-year-old. I'll give him the biggest props that I've ever given anybody. It's just that I don't think he's ready though. If you know what I mean. I don't think he's built for this year yet. Many touches. The yards per game is good, but I think it's about time. Or maybe should I release? I'm gonna release someone I don't use because I'm gonna work with that. Look at all these overalls going down because of how bad the team is playing, bro. Like these overalls are going down so bad. I'm gonna release him. It avoids me having to re-sign him, so let me just release him, make it easier on me. Okay, I think we're ready for this game. I'm gonna let Justin Fields start today, cause we're gonna need the run. We're gonna need to run the ball, cause they got J.J. Watt. We're gonna have to run this ball. We're gonna have to be able to pass the ball. We're gonna have to look to be able to pass the ball. I want to see if Mark Ingram is as good as he seems like it. So, make Mark Ingram the second running back. So, Cody Whitehair returned from injury. No, I don't want to send him to next week. We're going to play the game now. We're going to play against the Cardinals now. I won't play every quarter because I have some stuff I got to do. But I'm going to play as much as I can. If I play the whole game, then I play the whole game. If I don't, I don't. At the end of the day, you can't control what the hell I do. Eddie Jackson's having a good season other than his tackles. Khalil Mack's having a good season. I won't lie about that. Hakeem Hicks is having a really good season. Well, not a really good season. He could do better, but we're worried about that and that.
Today.
Oh, it's snowing.
From Soldier Field in Chicago. It's week 13 of the NFL.
It's snowing.
On EA Sports.
I did not know it would be snowing.
We'll see Justin Fields and the Chicago.
Then this is a real test for Justin Fields if he can play in the snow. He played in the rain, and I think he did good in the rain.
We've had a lake effect snow band sitting over Soldier Field since about 9 this morning, and it's not supposed to budge anytime soon. The good news, the folks don't seem to mind here in Chicago. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Chicago Bears. Arizona Cardinals offense coming out here for the first time.
Kyler Murray doing pretty well on his season.
Murray, the dangerous offensive weapon now in his 3rd season in the National Football League.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the
First
30-yard
play,
line.
first turnover. That's good for the defense.
Here for the first time, leading them out, the 11th overall pick of the 2021 draft. Justin Fields out of Ohio State.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, then now.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this.
Oh my God.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. First carry for James Conner. And he will be brought down.
I see some of the teams on the bottom of the screen really trying to get some playoff spots.
Stop the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Murray now to throw. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them over 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
On second down and 4, Murray into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jackson picks it, and he will return this one.
There we go, defense. Let's go.
Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. And there is nothing easy about being a kicker on a day like this.
Yeah, I tell you, not only is the footing tough in the snow, but kicking that ball is like kicking a rock. Very difficult to get any sort of feel on your kicks.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Murray a give. This is Connor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. An option handoff given to Connor. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Now a 2nd down and 6. To throw is Murray. And the catch made by Hopkins.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Murray. And this will be swung out here for Connor. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Throw left side here, taken in by Asiasi, the tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning defensive player.
And it's a fumble. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Oh, my God.
Simmons picking it off. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Oh, fuck, God.
On the counter, it's Connor. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there.
I need to find a new quarterback. Justin Fields keeps turning over this ball. It's getting kind of on my nerves, man. He's the reason why we keep losing.
Now Murray. And caught right side, Green. Green's first catch of the game. Good for a first down. Here's a handoff to Connor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. And each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now D.D. Westbrook to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Onto the field now come the Bears. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room.
Look at that, overthrown.
There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely. But that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame. They're talking about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this line.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Flush to his right. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He jumped. Now a hit and a loose football. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. And he's going to be...
Let's see if a overall throws better than Justin Fields.
About the 43. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, McDonald flushed out right. Got some real estate inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a fourth down play to result in 23 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight?
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole McDonald, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. The first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he
took
matters into his own feet.
Davis from the top rope. I like it.
I gotta skip a little bit, see if we lose. I want to do one more video. These misses are getting on my nerves, not gonna lie.
Out of the gun, McDonald eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Cohen.
Go.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. But officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Play action. It's McDonald. Get him down, but he does reach the 5. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. McPherson's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor,
just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
There's no words.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit. And in the late stages of the first half, it's the Lions who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front.
Kind of figured
Justin
that was
Herbert
possibly
with
ahead.
2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And that one's at halftime with them leading the visiting New York Giants. The Dolphins still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. In the game you're watching, it was the former #1 overall selection, Kyler Murray, who put on an absolute show. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gott.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Whoa.
They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's McDonald to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff to Ingram. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And that will be incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what
Bro, are you kidding me?
really
Throw this goddamn ball
So
right, you
certainly an
crackhead
interesting
mother
call there
trucker,
going
bro.
forward. And the Cardinals will now take over with
God
excellent field
damn.
position. Here's Connor on the read option. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description, because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Murray has the first. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. Well, they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing is McDonald. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. From the gun, it's McDonald. And he completes it to Westbrook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now it's Ingram. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Javon Hargrave able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. On second down, Ingram. And room there to work it inside the 25.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Incomplete, nearly intercepted. But remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's fourth down. McPherson's kick is good. And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this third quarter. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? They'll go option on second down, right side. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Murray now. The slant complete to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. On 1st and 10, it's counter. And they'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guess.
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sends his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Open man is Westbrook, complete. He will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On second down, it's Ingram. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. On second down now, it's Cohen. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. No good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And this is going to be incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Well, he gets attended to. He'll step aside. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks him, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. Their last 3 drives, 2 fumbles and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline, what the heck is going on out there?
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. McDonald sets to throw. Flush to his right. Flushed out right. Robinson's got it. And he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
McDonald. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. This is Ingram. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, Ingram again. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Operating from the gun. McDonald. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight real. Okay? So when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. And this offense, they got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
So his second field goal now here in this third quarter.
The first one got him the lead, and this one adds to it, but by no means is this one locked down. This is very much anyone's game.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too confident.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Akeem Hicks, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray going to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. We shift our attention to Mark Ingram. He's had a good third quarter. He likes whatever adjustments were made at halftime, whether those were team adjustments or just him talking to himself.
And whatever that conversation was, it was pretty good because he is running really well here in the third quarter. But I like to think it is a team adjustment. Offensive line, those big escorts of his, they figured out how to block a little bit better. He's found those holes to run through.
He has indeed. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Looking to throw. McDonald. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Murray giving a counter on the option. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Murray's going to keep it on the option. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 23-yard run. And the Cardinals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Oh, Watt shaken up. JJ still down here following that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And his throw is incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. From the gun, McDonald. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2, that was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. To the running game, it's Ingram. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it? He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Oh, Watt shaken up. J.J. still down here following that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. And this kick is not going to get there. It's short. No good. So this game's had a little bit of everything. Here's another little something. A potential game-tying fourth-quarter field goal that winds up hitting iron.
And there's always a chance that it's going to hit and bank itself in, but no such luck that time. And that's a body blow right there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Connor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Shotgun now from Murray. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And that pickup of a first down.
I need to skip this. We lost.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Man, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
There's no way I can get this win from. Have we just lose after lose after lose after lose after lose? Lose, like, god dang, is that hard to win a goddamn football game?
He's going to let it fly. Leap in, he's got it. He got it. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver.
Like, is it that hard to win a football game?
He's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Looking for more there on first down.
Key thing we gotta fix is quarterback. Quarterback is our number one thing this offseason. Quarterback and offensive line.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on.
Man,
pick there.
I physically am getting so sick and tired of the Bears right now. Like, y'all don't even understand.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. He'll fire one deep for Westbrook. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. One final shot, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that. We're programmed never to say never, but in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
So with the missed PAT in his
rearview mirror, he goes
back out to kick this one off.
Right
after the touchdown,
yeah, like, this is very
maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them.
This is beyond frustrating. I don't even know what to do at this point. I keep changing and starting quarterback over and over again. I put a rank of overall 57 in the game, man. We lose after lose after lose after lose, man. Like, what can I do? Like, this is frustrating. Like, oh my god. Like, this is really annoying. We try and we try and we try and we try and we try. 2 straight losses. Now let's jump to next week. Now we got Green Bay. Oh my god. We better hope Green Bay lost. We better hope. I don't know if Green Bay lost or what they did. They said we lost 38-0. We did not lose 38-0. What is this? They saying, don't tell me they did not give us any yards or anything. They gave us absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Again, for the third time. Third freaking time here. Yeah, at this point, I'm done with this game. Now we would be playing the Vikings. We would push the Rams into the playoffs. Well, that's good because I love the Rams, but we pushed them into the playoffs. We got 5 more games left. 5 more games. Who's calling it quits? I don't care. It's probably Khalil Mack. He's been calling it on and off quits all season. It's probably Khalil. Yep, like I thought. It's been a long year, and I feel great lately. Ready to go for the rest of the year. Maybe I'll revisit retirement someday, but for now, I'm in. Okay. Can't tell you how happy I'm here to hear that another part of this team having you back out there at 100% is going to be great. Yep. Back to being himself is motivated to finish the season strong. Okay. Then why was it calling it quits? I don't get it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I really have zero clue. I'll make some cuts though. Cut Tariq. Tariq is cut. Sorry, bro. You got to get cut. They're not even helping the team out, so you're getting cut. Latavius Murray's off. He's not even playing, so no point even having him on the team. He's not even playing, no point having him in the team. I bet Pat O'Donnell can kick better than these people. Alright, we cut a couple people. We got 48 people left on the roster now. At this point, I'm frustrated. If I'm being honest, I'm frustrated. Like, it's like nothing against the team itself. It's just that these players, the players suck. Sign the kicker. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. So I kind of have a headache. I'm gonna sign this dude. I've been kind of wanting him back on the team, so I'm probably getting him at a different position. Don't know yet. I just signed him. Now I got 3 spots open left. We'll decide what we're gonna do with that. I'll be streaming Green Bay tomorrow. Tonight or tomorrow, either today or tomorrow. So if I stream it tomorrow, I'm streaming Packers and Vikings tomorrow. Streaming Seahawks and Giants on Thursday, and streaming the last game on Friday. And then hopefully, if we make the playoffs, we can start the playoffs Friday too, or Saturday. I don't know. But I'm in this video here. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications. I'm posting daily with Madden content. I'll see y'all later on in tomorrow.